The Infidelity of Queen Marie Antoinette, the Untold Story. Marie Antoinette, the iconic Queen of France, has long been shrouded in historical intrigue, particularly regarding her rumoured affair with the Swedish Count Axel von Fersen. Recent advancements in scientific analysis, including X-ray fluorescence spectroscopy and insights into the neurology of Louis XVI, have rekindled interest into unravelling the enigmatic aspects of her personal life. Through these innovative methodologies, previously concealed truths are emerging, shedding light on the complex dynamics of Marie Antoinette's relationships and the broader political landscape of late 18th century France. This exploration not only offers a deep understanding of historical events, but also prompts a re-evaluation of the narrative surrounding one of history's most captivating figures. Historians have long been aware of the affectionate correspondence between the Queen and a Swedish count. However, recent advancements in X-ray fluorescence spectroscopy have unveiled previously censored expressions of their concealed love. In a recent investigation utilizing X-ray fluorescence spectroscopy, researchers unearthed concealed phrases within 8 letters exchanged between Marie Antoinette and the Swedish Count Axel von Fersen, who is rumoured to have been her paramour. Further scrutiny uncovered that Count Fersen himself had redacted the correspondence. The altered words, including beloved, adore, and madly, have ignited debate. Do these recovered phrases serve as an additional proof of an affair, or do they not? The answer is unequivocally affirmative. To clarify, no queen, including Marie Antoinette, would lightly employ terms such as beloved towards a man other than her husband. Engaging in adultery can lead to severe punishment and even execution. It's a significant risk to take if not genuinely meant. This is precisely why Fersen, who retained copies of these letters and feared their exposure, edited those specific words. The belief that Marie Antoinette harboured affection for the Swedish count had long persisted. As early as 1779, her attraction to Fersen was so palpable that the Swedish ambassador remarked on the Queen's inability to conceal her sentiments in public. The ambassador was relieved when Fersen departed to participate in the American Revolution, averting potential scandal. However, upon Fersen's return in 1783, evidence of intimacy emerged. Documentation includes clandestine correspondence and Fersen's diary entries, where he professed love for someone referred to as L, his pseudonym for the Queen, lamenting their inability to marry due to her existing marriage. Most significantly, revelations from the head of the Royal Guard at Versailles indicated that during Fersen's visit to town, he frequently stayed for extended periods at Marie Antoinette's private retreat, with the king's awareness of the affair, although the Queen managed to avoid him. Marie Antoinette's pregnancies also raised suspicions. Before Fersen's arrival, she endured 7 years before conceiving her first child, a daughter. Subsequently, almost 3 years elapsed before the birth of her next child, a son, coinciding with Fersen's absence during the American Revolution. However, within a month of Fersen's return, her fertility pattern shifted dramatically. From having 2 pregnancies in 10 years, she experienced 3 pregnancies in 3 years. The first ended in miscarriage, while the subsequent 2 resulted in the birth of a son and a daughter, the latter of whom died in infancy. The surviving boy bore a striking resemblance not to Louis XVI, but to Fersen. This child, known as Louis XVII, perished in the Tower during the Revolution. Critics who dispute the affair point to a 2019 study by a French scientist who purported to establish a genetic link between Louis XVI and the second son through analysis of a preserved hair sample from 1792. This same scientist, notably prolific, also claimed to have extracted Jesus' DNA from a tunic and reconstructed this appearance in a separate study. There is further evidence indicating that the king and queen rarely spent extended periods together, with Louis frequently indulging in excessive eating and drinking to the point of near unconsciousness, requiring his servants to carry him to bed. It's implausible to conceive a child when one is frequently incapacitated alone in their chamber, and despite the compelling nature of this evidence, it has traditionally been dismissed under the assumption that if these behaviours were indeed true, Marie Antoinette would have undoubtedly been caught and punished. However, this new method isn't the sole method yielding new insights. Advancements in neurology have enabled the determination that Louis XVI may have been born with autism. He was extremely intelligent, but he struggled with maintaining eye contact, engaging in conversation. He adhered to routines and displayed distress when upset. He lacked an understanding of conception until it was explained to him by Marie Antoinette's brother during a visit. Louis did not exhibit a strong desire for sexual intimacy. Despite efforts by Marie Antoinette's adversaries to entice him with women, he remained disinterested. The presence of autism also sheds light on how the king could be aware of the queen's affair, yet fail to intervene. Marie Antoinette served as Louis's emotional anchor, and he relied on her for support. Fersen tirelessly worked to save her until her last day. Marie Antoinette recognized this. While she cared deeply for Louis and made every effort to shield him during the Revolution, her true affection lay with Fersen. Although Fersen had other romantic interests, it was only because he couldn't have Marie, as indicated in his diary. Fersen tirelessly laboured to protect her until her final moments. When they exchanged terms like beloved and adored, their sentiments were genuine. The censored letters penned between 1791 and 1792, as Marie Antoinette languished as a captive in Paris, serve as an additional confirmation of an affair that warrants recognition in historical records. In conclusion, the revelations brought forth by modern scientific techniques provide compelling evidence supporting the existence of Marie Antoinette's affair with Axel Fersen. From the unearthing of censored sentiments in intimate letters to insights into Louis XVI's neurological condition, these discoveries offer a nuanced perspective on the Queen's personal life and her interactions with the tumultuous political climate of revolutionary France. While historical narratives may have overlooked or dismissed these aspects in the past, it is imperative to acknowledge their significance in shaping our understanding of Marie Antoinette's legacy. Through the convergence of science and history, we continue to peel back the layers of intrigue surrounding this iconic figure, enriching our appreciation of her complexities as both a queen and a woman.